pays the portion of the MSBU that is not covered by the ratepayers or the taxpayers in the designated areas? Looking back to the Spring Lake sewers and lessons learned, will this MSBU document for our sewers include a clause to bar the price from increasing? You did not include that in the Spring Lake sewers. I would like a guarantee if we're going to be stuck with these things and stuck with your $575 a year for 20 years, I would like a guarantee that it's not going to go up. My income doesn't go up. I'm sure 4 of you remember that the people's objection to what we referred to as the blank check clause in the Spring Lake Sewer MSBU. The blank check clause is what we referred to as the means that the Spring Lake sewers could increase the amount of the MSBU if they so chose. That is still in effect in the MSBU. I don't want to have a blank check clause for the government to be able to come back to my pockets if you decide that you need more money for the sewers, or if something should go wrong with them and you need more money and you're going to take it all from us. Please show your concern for our financial situations and include a clause in this resolution stating that our cost will not go over $11,500 for the 20-year period. Give us that modicum of assurance, please. I recall Spring Lake taxpayers were also offered a cash discount if they made a reduced lump sum payment of $7,000. I think it was 90-some residents paid the $7,000 fee if that was allowed to be implemented. As I recall, somebody discovered, oh, oops, the MSBU people all have to pay the same amount. So I'm not certain what ended up really happening with that. But I haven't seen an option for that for us Ackerman taxpayers. Why not? I recall a video about the Spring Lake taxpayers getting the cheapest sewers ever. I recall Director Terry Kuchar saying that the project of the utility department, all their projects always came in under budget. I almost choke. Surely those of you who voted for the Spring Lake sewers can remember how the cost of the project was fluid instead of fixed. Started out, it was going to be a $10 million project. It climbed to $13 million, $17 million, $27 million. The last figure I recall hearing about the cost was that the cost was $36 million. I doubt that was the end. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I doubt any of you will want to admit that the total cost of Spring Lake sewers went up and up and up. Your hearts may have been in the right place, but you couldn't control the total project cost. Do you have a solid cost estimate for the Ackerman sewer project at this time? If not, you shouldn't tie us to something that you're not sure about. And I urge you to approve a revision of the MSBU document tonight, if you're going to pass it, to never increase the $11,500 fee. Put something in it that fixes it. You don't have plans ready yet, 90% of the plans for the Ackerman area, but the rest of the plans aren't ready yet. How do you know how much it's going to cost you? You're guessing. They're guesstimates, and they are not estimates at this point in time. You have no bids. I remember the shock when the first bids came in for some other projects in the county, and projects had to be revised. On another topic, has the statute been altered regarding the aerobic septic systems? Are people going to be allowed to keep their aerobic systems? And if they have to, why are they going to be required to remove them? Apparently you want them to remove them, but why are you giving them an extra hardship over removing their septics, and you're going to crush our tanks for us? Why is it that Charlotte County is allowing 2 new subdivisions to be built with septic systems, but we have to pay the utility departments to destroy ours and maintain sewers? This doesn't seem to be equitable to the citizens. I have a whole lot more I could say. You've heard it all before. These were the new things. Thank you.
Thank you.